Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Allie, and today's episode, I have not brought up before, but Empire tonight was the season finale, and it has become, I'm not speaking right because I'm so excited, but it's become one of my favorite shows, and I don't think I've brought this up before. So tonight was the season finale, so I thought I should talk about the season finale. Blah. If you watch the show, let me know what you love about it or whatever down below. If you haven't, check it out. Now you can like binge watch all of the shows because it's over. And then also comment below what your favorite moment was from tonight's season finale. Oh my god, let's get started because I just want to recap really quick what the heck happened. So as we know, or people who watch it, it was a 2-hour finale. And excuse all of this, I'm leaving in the morning out of town and I'm exhausted, but let's get started because I cannot help but talk about this show because it was so good on the ending. But if you watched last week's episode, you know where we ended, and if you don't watch it, we'll go watch the show right now. Go. We start out with Lucius finding out that Cookie was away with the head security guy for the weekend, and he seems pissed because he has a space, and the next thing you know, Cookie's kicked out of the Empire building and she's denied access to get in, and it's like, what the heck, jealous much? Then we have Hakeem angry at Lucius because of what he's pulled, so he tells Jamal that he's gonna go to somebody else, and that somebody else is Beretti, which is, Lucius's sworn enemy. Then we find out that Lucius doesn't have freaking ALS. He has something else. He was like misdiagnosed. So he's kind of mad, at the lady who diagnosed him. But at the same time, he's like, second chance at life, blah, blah, blah. Then we have Jamal getting wrapped up in the whole Beretti mess and the whole rights thing. And him basically doing dirty work for Lucius, which is a no-no because Lucius hated him in the beginning. Jamal, what are you thinking? Then we have where, as Jamal is doing dirty work for Lucius with Beretti, Lucius goes to get Hakeem, who is there with Beretti, and we see him with Anika, and they're like, I guess, doing the deed, and they do the deed, which is crazy. That was a gas moment. I was like, oh my gosh, did not see that coming. If anything, from far away as they were going into that scene, I thought it was Naomi Campbell, whoever the girl that she plays girlfriend, but whatever her name is, I thought that was her. Then, of course, Lucius no longer has ALS, so he tries to get Andre back into the operations for Empire, and it's like, come be my CEO or whatever, head honcho, whatever, come be an Empire again. And Andre's like, no, I don't want to, it's not for me, I quit. And Lucius, being the man that he is, he gets Jennifer Hudson's character wrapped up in his label stuff and said, I'm gonna make you a really popular gospel singer, blah blah blah. And of course the girl's like, oh my god, I know who you are, of course. Then we have Lucius going through treatment for what is not ALS, but whatever it is that he is now diagnosed with that isn't as fatal. And he takes these pills that basically get him in like a hallucinogenic state. Is that the word? Yeah. We're just gonna go with it. And as Cookie comes into his bedroom to tell him that she told the male nurse to leave, he confesses that he killed Bunky because that's who he's seeing in the bedroom. He's hallucinating and says that he killed Bunky, which of course Cookie is like, what the freak? And next thing you know, we have her getting the pillow because she's angry, which of course one would be too. And gets the pillow and was like, I'm gonna kill, Lucius. So she gets the pillow and is going towards him to murder him. And that's like the end of the first hour. Going into the second hour, we see her walking away with like an OMG cry face, only to realize that no, he's not dead. He then gathers the boys and gives them each a gift representing like the lions or whatever. And that's when we realize, or that's when he basically tells everybody that Jamal is now gonna be the one left with Empire. But he also has a gift not only for the boys but for Cookie, which when she opens it, it's a mini pillow, which we find out that he knows that she tried to kill him. He sees through the security cams that are in his bedroom where she goes for the pillow, but she doesn't even go through with it because when they play the flashback, she's like going, but then Lucius like grabs her wrist and she like freaks out, so she like drops the pillow and then runs away. And that's how she didn't kill him. Which is sad, because after all the crap that he's pulled, especially with Cookie and the boys, like, no, she should have gone through with it. But, okay, that's that. Afterwards, we have the lady who passes as her parole officer, who's really like with the FBI, I believe. She tries to get Cookie to snitch on Lucius over him killing Bunky, but Cookie, she thinks about it, I feel, because I know I would have definitely gone and be like, yes, he told me last night that he killed Bunky, blah, blah, blah. But she doesn't snitch. And even though Lucius seems to be okay with the boys aren't okay with him. Jamal is, because he is the one who's chosen to run Empire, but Hakeem and Andre are not. So they start plotting, or mostly Hakeem starts the plot and Anika to take over Empire because Hakeem wants Empire. So then Hakeem gets Andre and then gets Cookie, and they're all together, and then Cookie and Anika fight, which was hilarious. Best moment was their fight, because she throws a drink and then Anika doesn't, you know, back down and starts pulling on hair. That was a good fight. Next, after that, we have where Jamal goes and confronts Black Rambo after the crap that he pulled at whatever press thing it was, announcing the concert. And so they have a rap battle and Jamal kicks his butt, which was, I think, the ending, which he says like, bitch. I think that was funny. That was really high pitched. What the heck? Okay, after that we have where the Hakeem, Andre, Cookie, and Anika go to this guy who wants to have his son, not his son, like his nephew or grandson, I think it's grandson, wants him to, you know, they want him to put money into Empire towards them, or to help them get Empire from Lucius. And the way to do that is like to help the son become a rapper, which his rapping was really funny. Next, we have Uncle Vernon going to Andre to, I guess, speak to him about the whole Bunky situation and how they could get back at him, because we all know that Andre's mad and he wants Empire for himself too. Basically everyone wants Empire. But then they start fighting because Andre punches him, and of course Uncle Vernon doesn't back down, and they're getting super physical. And that's the moment when Andre's wife, who I do not like, and I don't even know her name, comes in and hits him with what is like the end of a lamp, hits Uncle Vernon in the head and kills him. I'm like, way to go, Luther. Why did you just kill Uncle Vernon? You're an idiot to even pick up that type of object and hit someone in the head with it. So anyway, she like kills him, and then she convinces Andre not to go to the police because she's pregnant. Whatever, which I don't even think is hers, because after Andre's situation, I feel like they wouldn't have even had time for that, and so that wouldn't even be his son. But we'll see. After that, we have where it's like the day of the whole Lucius concert, and just as he is gonna go out to perform, the police, the whole lady who passes as Cookie's parole officer, her and all of the other people of the FBI come and arrest him for Bunky's murder, which is crazy, because at that moment I was like, what? Cookie read him out, but we see Cookie's face, and of course she's innocent. She didn't say anything. So we don't know who the heck read it out, even though he's convinced. And then we see Andre and Hakeem standing on the side as he's coming forward, and they have this like this dirty, like, smug look, and that's when he realizes it was them. And that is the end of Empire, and we have Lucius at the end in a cell, who he is obviously upset, and he's like, oh, so y'all want to play this game? It ain't over. And he says, game time, bitches, which, you know, season 2 is gonna kick some butt in the return if he's in jail. But of course that PO, the parole officer lady, who's not really parole officer lady, I'm just gonna keep naming her like that, it's like, we have to find Uncle Vernon because he's the prime witness, like that's the only one who they have, he's evidence. He's dead. So now I feel like the whole putting Lucius in jail is a screwed over plan, and everyone's just gonna get screwed over now because there is no witness, there is no evidence. Uncle Vernon is dead, and we have Lucius pissed off in jail. It's like a full circle. Oh man, it was a good ending. Super good. And I just spat all of that out. I don't even have time to talk about it. Those were like all of the highlights, all of the run through within the first hour and the second hour. It was a super good ending. I didn't even know how they were going to end it. For a second I thought they were going to have it end with him dying and then them all figuring out how to run Empire, which wouldn't work out because Lucius is a main character, and without his problems, like, I feel like there wouldn't be a show. So of course he has to stay alive, but I didn't think they would put him in jail. I just thought it would be like ending worth that, and then maybe the ending would just be like the boys having this like plot scene. And I didn't see Uncle Vernon, I didn't see his death coming, which is kind of sad. Like, why'd you have to kill him? But I guess it makes sense now, because in the end they're searching for him, and maybe that's gonna be the whole thing for Lucius not to stay in jail, because obviously if they don't have him, how the heck are they gonna keep him in jail? We have to find out for season 2, which I think they're filming now, or they're going to soon. All we know is that there's a season 2. Like this video if you're excited. I'm excited. Anyways, comment below if you watched the season finale and say what your favorite part was. If you know what I'm talking about, comment below if this is your favorite show, and if you haven't, comment below and say that you picked it up, because I feel like this is a good show and I feel like everyone should watch it. It's a pretty darn good show. Comment, like I said, below. That was a lot of energy. Like this video if you like Empire, and so on if you're excited for season 2. Have an amazing weekend, and I will see you guys next week. I'm so tired. Okay, bye!